A little over a year ago, I published a video in which I made this children's picnic table right here. In that video, I went through all of the steps that I used to make this table. That table size was perfect for the 2 kids I had at the time. But as it turns out, it seems like the kids were growing. So I turned to ChatGPT for help. My suspicions were confirmed true. The kids were in fact growing and my table was not shrinking. In response, I made this larger children's picnic table. And even better, I took informative and detailed measurements and photos every step of the way so I could create a build plan for this picnic table. As you can see, this table easily accommodates 4 dinner-sized paper plates and 4 children-sized children, which it now often needs to accommodate with their little friends and the 3rd baby of ours on the way. I made the benches and the tabletop longer, I made the tabletop deeper, and the legs are at a better angle to support all of the weight of the additional kids. I also made these gaps between the tabletop and the bench slats a little bit wider. On the old table, I made it a little bit too narrow and things were kind of getting stuck in there. So this table is going to be much easier to clean. If you are interested in building this table, there is a link in the description to my build plans. These build plans are incredibly beginner friendly. You really can't mess it up. And for the more experienced woodworker, I did all of the hard work getting the measurements and cuts so that you can just jump right in and get building. Consider supporting my channel and picking up these build plans if you would like a children's picnic table like this. This table is designed to be built with dimensional lumber from the big box store. The instructions will specify exactly how much and what you will need. So minimal preparation is needed and certainly no tools like a table saw are required, making this very beginner friendly. As with my first version, I made this one with select pine, which is typically very straight and uniform, making for an easy build. Keep in mind, all of the methods I used in my build video for the first version will still apply for these build plans on the new table. But it's not necessary at all to follow along with the video, as the build plans will guide you every step of the way. But if you want to watch that video for further guidance, feel free to do so. Also, I built my table with countersink screws, but you can certainly go with panhead screws if you prefer. When it comes to finishing this table, there are a variety of options such as paint, oil, or a urethane. Paint is by far the most long-lasting option, and of course it comes in endless color options. On my first table, I used a spray spar urethane. It's easy and has held up okay, but the sun damage has started to affect certain vulnerable areas. So for the new table, I wanted something more robust. Prior to having my YouTube channel, about 4 years ago, I made this outdoor table and I finished it with Total Boat Gleam. This table has been constantly exposed to sun, rain, snow, all of the same elements as the children's picnic table, which is only about a year old. Sitting in the same spot as the picnic table, but about 3 years older, this table with the Total Boat finish has held up remarkably well. It still pretty much looks brand new. So for this new picnic table, I'm going with the Total Boat finish as well. If you are interested in this finish for any of your projects, there's a link in the description so you can check that out. And that's another great way to support my channel. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching and supporting my channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you're one of the brilliant people that choose to purchase my build plans, thanks in advance. It's really appreciated.